Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Since 1999, Southern Heritage Bank has been
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
On MixTV.tv, Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Welcome in. It is a midweek Wednesday, the 25th day of March, 2026, and the Bradley County Commission held a work session to review their early budget discussions, hear committee updates, and also take public comments. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis said that many department requests include significant increases, and he will move forward with a balanced budget using current and projected revenues. He also plans to include a salary increase for Bradley County employees. Commissioners discussed the future of the current SPCA facility. No final decisions have been made. Of course, they're moving to another location. Officials shared results from the TDOT litter grant program. Crews collecting around 14,000 pounds of litter, 700 pounds of recyclables across county, state, and city roads. Also, a recent tire collection event served 89 vehicles and gathered 569 tires for recycling. Residents raised concerns about potential property tax increases. This from the audience. But Mayor Davis clarified that no tax increase has been proposed at this time. Well, TVFCU, their annual Idea Leap Grant competition, is almost here. Voting for the People's Choice finalists will open on March the 30th at 8 a.m. and run through April 3rd at 5 p.m. Community members can vote online after watching semi-finalist videos from each region. By the way, those are on MixTV.tv. As Kim Gunter and I, marketing director for TVFCU, interviewed all 10 semi-finalists. Small businesses are competing for a share of $225,000 in grant funding. Winners will be announced during pitch events in May. WTVC television reports this morning 2 bills moving through the State General Assembly could significantly change health care in the region. One proposal would end the state's agreement with Ballad Health by 2028, while another would remove requirements for new hospitals to obtain a certificate of need. Lawmakers say the changes could increase competition in the healthcare system. Ballad Health formed in 2018 through a merger that created a state-approved hospital system with limited competition. If approved, officials say the changes would take time to fully impact the region, but could eventually lead to more healthcare options for patients. And there is this. Our friends at Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom, for over 40 years, headquartered right here in Cleveland, being recognized in the premier National Sleep Industry magazine. It was recently spotlighted in Bed Times. It's a premier magazine for the sleep products industry. The family-focused business, founded in 1979, has grown into a major retail and manufacturing operation, multiple locations around the region. Mermaid Mattress has adapted to industry changes, focusing on premium, factory-direct products while maintaining partnerships with major national brands. Leadership is now transitioning to a third generation, with plans to keep the business family-owned. And yes, Roger and Cindy Pickett eventually will transition over to daughter Kristen Davis and her husband. And Roger is transitioning this leadership a little faster than what they anticipated, but They're going to join us actually tomorrow morning, and just think the world of them and what they've done. 7:07. Got a check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, at donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right, good morning. It's time now for our Hardee's Wake Up. And at Hardee's, those sweet spring flavors are back. Hardee's Strawberry Lemon Biscuit, packed with strawberry and lemon flavor, topped with a drizzle of icing. This delicious sweet biscuit available in your choice of single, 2-pack, or 4-pack options. That is at Hardee's right now. Great breakfast at Hardee's all around the area. 7:08.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNothin' speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Skies, a high of 73 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 81 and a low of 59. And then on Friday, mainly sunny with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 46 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Car trouble's bringing you down? Trust Two Brothers Tire and Automotive to rev up your ride. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, or engine repair, their expert mechanics have you covered. Visit them on 1st Street near Inman or call 423-790-7447 today. Two Brothers Tire and Automotive, keeping your wheels turning. twobros.tires.
Mix 104.1. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click.
For internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad thinks because he's president.
Is celebrating today. The birthday wish says wishing her all the best as she does so much for everyone around her. Mickey and Samantha Scott, they are celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary today. They tell us they are high school sweethearts. And then Valerie McCoy is celebrating today, and she works over at Life Bridges, and that is from her family. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list, and another one in just here on the text line. Happy birthday to Blake Allen today. Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Let's get a news update. Boy, it was a real sudden stoppage right there. 17. You got a little distracted, I could tell there. Yeah. Does it?
Just read my teleprompter here.
Okay, thank you. Oh, well, that's good. I'll send you a text. 18 after 7.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
News from the Bradley County Commission meeting, including residents raising concerns about potential property tax increases in Bradley County. Mayor Davis clarified no tax increase has been proposed at this time. A lot of talk about the upcoming budget hearings for the next fiscal year. Also, two bills moving through the State General Assembly could significantly change health care in the region. More on that to come. And two of our dear friends, Mermaid Mattress, of course, Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom, Roger and Cindy Pickett, transitioning to a third generation of Kristen and Taylor Davis. And they have been featured in a national magazine. Matter of fact, it's the premier national magazine for the sleep products industry. And hope they talked about the Lindsay line. Some of you at Walker Valley, go ask Lindsay McChesney about the Lindsay line. I dare say the only educator that has a mattress line named after them. Let's not leave Lindsay out of this. What are we doing? Anyway, she, by the way, would like to be left out of this. Thank you. And then TVFCU. So Kim Gunter and I, marketing director at TVFCU, interviewed the 10 semifinalists. Now, folks, if you don't know about the Idea Leap Grant, first of all, if you don't know about it and you're a small business person, you just need to start paying attention, because TVFCU gives away $225,000 between their three service areas. And so we're close to the People's Choice voting. And Bridget, the of the 10 semifinalists, the People's Choice means the person that, or the business that gets the most votes, guaranteed $10,000 immediately, because that's the third place prize. That all starts March the 30th. You can go back and look at the interviews on, I believe it's on mixtv.tv. I know it's on our social mediums, but Kim and I interviewed all 10 of them. Man, they're impressive. That's a tremendous group.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so a lot going on. Obviously, it is 7:20. Good morning. Hey, speaking of a lot going on, our Spring Home Refresh continues. Speaking of TVFCU, this is a kickoff week of our Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, Spring Home Refresh. And sadly, this is just your home and not you. We'll work on that later. So anyway, from the inside out now. So it's all presented by Cleveland Insurance. we have weekly prizes, and that's what we're registering for this morning. And then our big grand prize at the end. So, Bridget, this week, TVFCU is our sponsor. They're going to weigh $100. And thank you very much for our friends at TVFCU. How do people get registered?
You can call or text us at 423-614-6499. If you are texting in, be sure to include your name with that. So again, you can call or text our number, 423-614-6499.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person, Mouse Creek Road near Duracell, and online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck. Envision's
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Barbecue pulled pork Frisco burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's pulled pork Frisco burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job,
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day.
Coming up, the new Cleveland City Schools principals who were announced just the other day. Looking forward to that, plus our friends from Lee University on the way in. It is 7:26 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, get up to 5 years no-interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
By the way, they're in the Bed magazine now, heading for People magazine, and not to mention Roger will be in the National Enquirer eventually.
Wow,
we all know
okay.
that's coming.
Partly cloudy skies today, a high of 72 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 81 and a low of 59. And then on Friday, mainly sunny with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 46 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Steve and Bridget in the morning on Mix 104.1.
We will fire.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
She has been through is unspeakable. So this is my ADD and complete, but I look over here and there's Savannah, and we haven't seen her since January. Think the world of her. Look her up sometime. She is an amazing person, a wonderful Christian woman. And anyway, all right, well, that was a surprise as I turned here to my left. 7:32. Well, we've got some big interviews coming up. We have the principals who are just named by Cleveland City Schools. We've got 3 new elementary principals on the way in just a second. And then Lee University President Dr. Phil Cook. And he has brought some brand new hires that he's made there at Lee University, and an old hire, Jeff Salyer, who, by the way, brought me a Starbucks. So
that was
thank
so
you,
nice of him.
Thank you. I've bought him more Starbucks over the years than the law will allow. But anyway,
are you going to be introducing any new hires this morning? I mean, obviously it's new hire.
The surprises are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, 7:32. Let's go into our Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire has new spring arrivals arriving daily. Ask about their Easter specials. One group of shorts, $25. Sport coats, $100 to $150. Odds and ends rack starting at just $25. How about a new pair of shoes? They have Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, Merrill, and SAS. Larry and his staff excited about the Spring 26 clothing selection. New selections from Peter Millard, Johnny O. Volunteer Traditions. For 48 years, beginning year 49, the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Well, one of the blue blood jobs, one of the best jobs in college basketball is now open. Hubert Davis was fired at North Carolina officially yesterday. They've been working on that since the big upset in the first round last weekend. North Carolina, which was upset by VCU in the first round of the tournament. Hubert Davis replaced Roy Williams as the coach of North Carolina in 2021. For the first time, according to the New York Times this morning, since World War II, North Carolina will look outside the family. Some of the leading candidates being mentioned this morning: Billy Donovan, the former Florida coach who won back-to-back national championships, now with the Chicago Bulls. There are a couple of coaches, the Arizona coach, Dusty May at Michigan, also being mentioned this morning. Yes, sir. What do you got?
Yeah, so real quick, I know that we've got guests in here. Sorry. I don't know what's happening with the TV. I have no idea what's happening to TV. Whatever.
Yeah, who cares?
Listen,
You're just in here interrupting the guests.
Here's what I need. Really super quick.
If you're a principal, we got problems.
We just posted the favorite bracket poll. Go vote now. MyMix1041.com. There's about 20 options on there, so we need people to go vote.
Favorite bracket name?
Yes, yeah. So your votes.
Where is this? I want to look at it.
It's called the Most Creative Bracket Poll is what it is. So it's on
Joe just got to talk to his wife more outside in the lobby than he has at home several years with all the children. I know, Dr. Parker. I understand that. All right, now where is it?
MyMix1041.com.
I've never been there. Is that our website?
You don't know our website.
I'd never go to it. MyMix, what is it?
1041.com.
The terrible station. Oh, here we go. Most creative bracket name. All right.
Yep.
Well, see, no, you've got on this stupid slider, and I can't. Sorry, boys and girls, and I can't find it. You got to put it where I can find it.
My goodness.
The principals are all nervous now. I understand.
Everything easy for you.
So now at the top, it's not moving.
You tap twice.
Can Brandy King
double
find
tap?
Something here?
It says double
Brandy?
tap.
We don't know what we're doing.
It says double tap.
Nor do you. All right. Go fix it and then bring it back to me.
It's right here.
Oh, it's not. It's not on my phone.
Well, it works
I got
for
my
me.
phone at Radio Shack. So you tell me.
Most creative bracket.
Read them all.
So some of our names: Amen Corner, that's one. Yeah. Another one, Bites the Dusty. Baby Fruit for President 2064. Yeah, Cinderella's HR Department, Dolly Man, and Fruit Loops fan. Not sure who that was.
Yeah.
Don't Be a Karen bracket. I just hope they have fun.
That's Karen Hall, by the way, at Cleveland High School.
Do not talk about.
Do not talk about the great one. Not
Oh,
Karen.
Karen?
Hall. No, Karen is the
Oh,
great
boy,
one.
she
Yes.
filled you with a bunch of knowledge, didn't she, man? I tell you.
The slightly controversial one, I ran out of ICE, ICE, abbreviated.
That would be Bridget. Who is that?
That would be Bridget.
That is my brother.
That's your brother.
Yes.
Bradley graduate Adam Baggett. Yes.
Let's see here. Who else do we have? We have
This
on
doesn't
hold.
work, by the way. This does not
We
work.
have on hold. Did you double tap?
Yeah, you're fired.
The picture?
Okay, get out.
Do it.
Who's on? Oh, that's Bobby Ludwig.
Just beat Heartline. My mom picked these. That's in the.
My mom picked these. That's pretty funny.
Reba Brackentyre.
Oh, come on.
I think that's a rerun. Yeah.
Come on.
Rogain's Revenge, Sparkle and Swish, Steve Heartline Socks. Can play at that game.
That's you.
That's
you put
me.
your own. You put your own name in this.
You voted for it, so yes.
You're a loser.
What's with the bracket? Your ad here.
Oh, that's me.
Which is Bridget's.
Yes.
And 0 dunks given. So that's our
So,
choices.
Sparkle and Swish is Christy Mason at Charleston. Rogain's Revenge is Matt Moore at FCA. Who's just beat Heartline? I don't know. By the way, if you use my name, I'll have Jimmy Logan come see you.
I'm not
How
sure
about
who.
that?
I didn't
That's
put their
a
names
NIL.
beside it. I didn't want any biased voting. I wanted them to vote.
Yeah, but
based off the.
oh yeah, you're not biased
the
at
name,
all.
so.
Half the names involve you. So anyway, well, thanks.
Okay.
Why don't you fix this, and then I finally
It is
got
fixed.
It took me 10 times.
Whatever.
What's wrong with you?
My vote has been cast.
Yeah, Dr. Parker has cast a vote. Quickly, hey, Bradley beat Walker Valley last night in baseball, 13-8. Now, Bridget, you tell me they're going to play a rubber match, tomorrow night?
They'll play again tomorrow night. Yes, that's right.
How's Jamison Baggett doing?
He's good.
All
He's
right.
amazing.
All right. Lake Forest Lady Bruins softball defeated Cleveland Middle 10-3 last night. Ray County baseball over Lake Forest 9-1. And my late great friend Larry Carpenter, the late Lee University athletic director and basketball coach, has been selected as a member of the Gulf South Hall of Fame. God bless him, and I'm so glad to hear that. Come on up, guys. We have got the brand new principals just announced by the Cleveland City School System. We have Dr. Joe Parker, Dr. Alicia Cars, and Donald Benton. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. Great.
Hey, Dr. Parker, you're going to be at Blythe Bower. So
Yes, sir.
how are you feeling about it? You're already at Blythe Bower, your assistant.
Already there. So this is a great opportunity for us because there's going to be just a seamless transition from Dr. Barnes. He's done some really wonderful things there, and the staff there is tremendous, and the staff there is coming back next year. People don't leave Blythe Bower, so I think that says something about the school. So I'm very excited. It's an interesting experience because you don't know what you don't know. So here we are learning together. We got the texts firing back and forth. What's this, what's that, and we're going to figure it out. But excitement definitely is the word of the day.
These are three wonderful schools, and Dr. Cars, you go to such a wonderful, long-time school in Cleveland, Arnold Memorial Elementary. That school is so old, my mother attended elementary there. That's how old that school is.
I know.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it is. I'm super excited. It's very humbling because it does have such a long history. It's in the historic district. It's a community. It's a true. We were just talking. I was talking to Brandy King. It's such a true community school, plopped down in the middle of a neighborhood. So I feel really, really, really honored. I'm super excited, and just like Dr. Parker, I'm transitioning, so I'm already there.
So you're there currently?
I'm there currently as the assistant principal. Yes, I had been there before, left for a little bit, but came back this year. So. I love our staff. Our staff are just top notch, one of a kind. They love our students. They're super committed. Our kids are awesome. We have just a lot of diversity, which is a unique factor about Arnold that we love so much, and it's one of our favorite things about our school. We have great families, super committed, dedicated parents who care about their kids. So a lot of great community partnerships. I don't know. I just feel like we were talking out in the lobby, set up for success. Mm-hmm. I'm coming behind Mr. Chai, who has been there. He's the third longest principal at Arnold.
Is that right? Wow.
Yes. He's amazing. He has been an amazing mentor to me.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm just like ready to go. I'm super excited.
And he's going to central office, is that right?
He is. He is going to the central office.
He was kicked upstairs, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
was Barnes, but Joel Barnes,
Yep.
by the way.
Yep.
So he's also going
Yeah.
to central office.
Yeah.
And then we have our buddy Donald Benton. Donald, good morning. You are going to a legendary school, E.L. Ross.
I am quite a bit of pressure because this is Dr. Elliott's elementary school, and and he's made it a point to tell me that he has, and so no, I'll just echo what these guys say. Families. Our students, I've heard so many great things. I'm not in that school. I'm at Cleveland High School. That's another reason I'm leaving. I'm running from Bob Pritchard, and I knew you would appreciate that. I told Bob that I would make sure I get a diss on him. But seriously, and one of the biggest reasons I was interested in this school is our staff. The staff there, Stephanie Stone and Zach Riggins they have set me up for success, and they have talked nothing but great things about that staff. And so, one thing about elementary school is whenever you see a kid, you ask them 3 questions. What's your name? How old are you? And what school do you go to? It's what a community identifies with, and how cool is it that I get to be a part of that Ross community.
And the memories of elementary stay with all of us. And
That's
it's
right.
Such a wonderful time. Well, you guys are going to do great, and 3 wonderful schools, so congratulations.
Thank you.
To all of you. And I guess, Bridget, have we ever had a married couple who are not on together, but are on 2 different segments?
I don't know.
Dr. Parker here.
Yeah.
And his wife is coming in with Lee University. They're out there.
That's correct. It's been a crazy 60 days at the Parker house, but good. All good things.
Your wife has moved over to Lee University.
That's right.
We'll talk about that in just a second. Hey, guys, congratulations. Thank you for coming. Very,
Thank you.
very much. All right, we're going to take a break quickly here. 17. Good to see Brandy King also. We'll have Brandy do the news like the old days. She did on Channel 9 in just a minute here. 17 before the hour.
Hello, Bradley County community family.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave. The value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Professional grade.
Se hable español.
The sale price is on stock number 260074 with an MSRP of $55,515 and includes all qualifying rebates. It is plus tax, tag, and title and dealer fee of $649. You must take delivery by March 31st, 2026.
744 Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Time for Fruit Loops and Finances. Fruit, over to you.
Hey, good morning, Bobby. How are you?
Fruit, good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Oh, happy Wednesday to you. Helping you make sense of the markets and stay on track for the future, here is Bobby Ludwig with Edward Jones Financial.
Thank you, Fruit. Thank you, Fruit. Well, I got mixed news. Well, the Dow was down yesterday, but not as bad as it was. It started. The Dow down 84 points to close at 46,124. The S&P down 24 points to close at 6,556. And the NASDAQ down 184 to close at 21,761. Back to you guys in the studio. We got to liven this up, Fruit Loops, because Steve's going to get on us.
If today's
you
numbers
wait, Steve?
have our listeners question their financial plan, how can they get a hold of you, Bobby?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see us at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station. So we pick it up, Steve.
Bobby, I'm upset with Fruit Loops. He comes in here and gives us our, we do this contest for the best bracket names, people who have obviously used AI to create bracket names now. And anyway, and it didn't work on my screen. Hey, Fruit, here's what's happening. When I click it, it comes up with a play button, like it's a video. Why don't you people figure out what you're doing before you put this out in the public?
It says double tap. You know what double tap is?
Double tap to learn more. I just double tap.
Okay.
I actually had a song out called Double Tap.
Oh,
so that was a whole other life before this.
Hey, Steve.
What just happened? I
Hey,
mean,
do you need me anymore?
What?
Do you need me anymore?
Hey, Fruit? No, I don't. I don't need you then or now or before. Hey, Fruit, have you asked him how to get a hold of him?
Yes.
I've still been trying to figure out this page. Bobby, how do we get a hold of him?
We're done with that, Steve. Well, we've already done that, Steve, but in case you asked, you can give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see us at limited time only at 2060 North Dakota, right by the Old Liner gas station.
Hey, when are you moving? Do you know yet?
No, probably final walkthrough is tomorrow, and then we get the furniture and everything installed. So I'd say 2 to 3 weeks.
Bridget and I are going to walk around it 7 times and see if it falls down. All right, get on. I'm tired of you. Bye. All right, what?
I have a sports score.
Good.
Walker Valley men's soccer beat Bradley 5-0 last night at the MAC with 2 goals by Brendan Bledsoe and singles by Cam Waldrop, Bray Waldrop, and Jagger Cantrell.
Jagger Cantrell. What a great name that is.
Travel to Ray County on Thursday.
Elton John is 79 years old today. Coming up, lead president Dr. Phil Cook.
It's a little. I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
A check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday.
Of course, Elton John, 79 today. Reginald Dwight
right.
is his real name.
Okay.
Back over to you.
Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson is celebrating his birthday today. Also,
and he is accepting gifts. If you don't wish him happy birthday, he'll lock you up.
Maybe.
And possibly taser you. Although Dr. Cook he wants to be tasered. I don't understand that. It's fine. Whatever.
Yes. Our friend Melinda McIntyre celebrating today over at Insurance Incorporated. Shay Nichols is having a birthday today. Mickey and Samantha Scott, they're celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary. Valerie McCoy is celebrating today. She works over at Life Bridges. That is from her family. Blake Allen is celebrating today, along with CJ Swallows. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Dr. Phil Cook is the president of Lee University. How does that make you feel at
Man,
this point?
after 9 months,
Are
there's
you
no
tired
turning
of it?
back. No.
You're not tired of it.
I want to remind you, I was built for this.
Yes!
I interviewed for this job for 30 years, man. So, last time I was here, I told you, I asked, anybody been to Fort Wayne, Indiana? Nobody's been to Fort Wayne. It's a nice place, but it wasn't Cleveland, it wasn't Lee, it wasn't home. So, yeah, 9 months in, man, it only feels like about 5 minutes underwater.
You're a Lee lifer.
I am, man.
And so here's the deal. To even hear that
yes,
it's just got to be wonderful.
It has been incredible. We've been I've said this at the beginning of the year, and I think I might be getting on people's nerves a little bit. And my son in particular said, "Dad, don't say this because you're trying to sound like you're being cool." But we've been all gas, no breaking this thing all year long because we're wide open. We're working hard for the community, for our church, for our faculty, staff. It's been a great year, and we just want to continue. And we should be here. We want to come every Wednesday. This place is hopping. It's every Wednesday like this, Steve.
Every Wednesday.
We had to park at satellite parking because there's so many people in the lot. There's so much excitement here going on today.
Church of God shuttle bus to North Cleveland. McGlamory and Sawyer wouldn't let us have it.
They wouldn't let it. They shut it down. But man, it's exciting. We're happy to be here. Thanks for having us back.
And so you've got a lot to talk about this morning. First of all, we've got a couple of ladies here.
Brand new folks we want to introduce to you, but also reintroduce some of you, not strangers to, but Mickalea Parker. Micka is her husband, Dr. Joe Parker, was just on this the last episode with you, last session with you. Micka is our new director of undergraduate admissions. Micka returns to Lee. She's a Lee alum who worked in admissions. We worked in admissions together
5 years
back in the day. So Micka makes me look like an introvert, Steve. So Micka has been working over at Bradley Central for the past few years. She's worked in K-12 college counseling for many years, but she's back to Lee. And also Delaney McDougal. Delaney's our new director of marketing and communications. She's coming to us from the healthcare space. Can you tell she's an Alabama girl? Can you see that on her? She got her. Are you gonna say Roll Tide? Come on, girl.
Can I?
Yeah, you doing it.
Roll Tide.
There you go.
But go Flames too. Go Flames.
We don't even care about that, but yeah. So we want to introduce Micka and Delaney to you, and that's why Dr. Sally are here, and also talk about some stuff going on campus. We got a lot of exciting things happening around campus.
Jeff was just here to bring me a Starbucks.
That's what. Well, that was the whole point, right? I just look good and bring you coffee.
Did you bring Bridget coffee? Or?
I did not. I failed to bring Bridget coffee.
Bridget goes for something stronger in the morning. But anyway, boys and girls, we'll talk about that later. All right, Mickalea Parker, and what's it like for you coming back? Come a little closer. Coming back to Lee.
It is fantastic. It honestly feels like I never left. It's just coming back home. It has been honestly just so phenomenal. I'm so excited.
So as admission director, undergraduate admission director, what When you talk to families, when you talk to parents, when you talk to those prospective students, what do you tell them about Lee University and why they should consider it?
Lee University changed my life. I came here in 2004 to come to Lee, and I never left. I'm a first-generation college student, and it was so much more than just getting a degree. Completely changed my life. Lifelong friends, not only my experience in undergrad, but also working there. Everything I learned about being a professional, I learned in admissions. And that was all from Dr. Cook and the staff that we had there. So Lee changed my life. It's all about the relationships. And so that's what I focus on when I'm talking to students. We share our Lee story. And then we transition to, like, what is your Lee story going to look like? So whether you've had parents who have been here, or maybe you're from Cleveland, you can come to Lee and you can have your own Lee story experience on campus, and that's what we focus on.
You know, here we are in the spring season, and we know that there are a lot of high school, we have a lot of high school parents listening right now. We got a lot of students listening right now. You'd like to have them come by and visit, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you say to them as far as if they want to get in touch with you and come take a tour?
Yeah, call me. We'll do whatever we can to roll out the red carpet for you. So living in Cleveland, Tennessee, and being a student at Lee is very different, right? So just driving by is not taking a look at Lee. So we have a huge event coming up called Lee Day, April 10th and 11th. And we just take the whole Lee experience, cram it into a weekend. We would love for you to be there.
And we will actually be there that Friday morning with a live broadcast, as we did last year. More on that coming up. Delaney, you've entered this Lee. It's not a cult. Family. Look,
Come on, man.
I'm barely an alum myself. Dr. Khan tried to pull me off the stage. That's fine.
It's not true. Alumnus of the Year in Communications. I say that every time I come here. You're a big deal. You know, served on. If the presidential thing doesn't go too well, they're going to have to blame you for it because you were on that committee.
I was on the committee.
So it'd be your fault. So.
Hey, but anyway, Delaney, what's it been like coming into this family of Lee University?
It's been so fun. Such a warm welcome. I mean, they talk about how the people are really what make Lee. And over the last 4 weeks, I've seen that firsthand. Coming from outside of the Lee space, I had no connections to Lee. It's been a really cool experience to get to learn all about it and all the things that they offer and really get to build up that Lee story so that I can tell it really well.
Yeah, marketing and communications could not be more important to get the word out, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think really, and switching over from the healthcare space into higher ed, really it's all about getting people to the right place. So it's the same thing, just really getting those students to where they need to be to best prepare them for their future.
Dr.
So it's really exciting.
It's so great to meet you, Delaney, despite the roll tide. But by the way, the roll tide was pretty weak. Quite frankly. I mean,
she was respectful. She sees all the orange. She knows. She's being respectful. She knows.
I know where I live.
Jeff, this is your sector, buddy.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
about it.
So this has been great. These have been two great additions in the last month. They started on the same day. They showed up dressed in the same kind of outfit, and I knew I was in trouble, but in a good way. And it's just a lot of energy, a lot of fresh takes and fresh looks at things, and it gives us an opportunity to rethink how we tell our story in the best way possible. They both bring a lot of energy. We're really excited. The whole sector, from top to bottom in enrollment and marketing, has momentum right now. And as we push towards the spring, as we're trying to recruit the students in this final push towards Lee Day into the fall, we feel like we have the team together to do it and to get the students on campus, because that's where their lives are going to be changed.
Really quickly, Steve, it's a great example. Someone who knows us, who's a part of us, and fresh eyes, but both with young, new vision to tell the Lee story. We want students to be on campus. We want them to be at Lee Day. We want them to come and be at the concerts that we're having this week on campus. We want them to come be a part of Great Strides. There's so much activity. So Micah and Delaney are the ones leading the charge with Dr. Salyer, with a little help from me, to bring eyes to our campus to tell the Lee story, because there's never been a better time to be at Lee, and we're hopeful that our community will hear about it and know about it from these two as well.
Joined by Dr. Phil Cook. Hey, President of Lee University, let's talk about a couple of these events.
Yeah.
Great Strides, 25 years, and this will be the final Great Strides this weekend.
It is. I know that Dr. Bill Estes and Vanessa Hammond were with you yesterday. We want to continue to tell the story of the incredible work that Vanessa and Jerome Hammond, along with Bill Esses and Dr. Kahn, did in great strides. More than $1.4 million raised to go towards research, finding a cure for cystic fibrosis, top of mind for them. And so this is a big deal this weekend. So we want it's not too late for the community to come, to walk, to run, to register for the race. It's a big deal. And so that's going on this Saturday, as we mentioned. Thursday night, we have a presidential concert. Chris Brubeck and Triple Play. It's a fun, engaging one. You can call the School of Music and get tickets for that. Last night, we had a concert with the Walker Valley High School Choir. Have you heard the Walker Valley?
Oh, I have.
Outstanding, Steve. They sang on stage with our Lee folks. Dr. Cameron Weatherford led them. It was a wonderful night. So, and then, of course, as Micah said, Lee Day is 2 weeks away. This weekend, great strides. Easter the next weekend, so we love Jesus every day, but we really love him on Easter weekend, you know. And then the next weekend is Lee Day, so we're excited about the spring as we gear towards May commencement, which will be right around the corner as well.
It's all coming. What's the best way to get all the information?
The Lee website, it's right there for us. LeeUniversity.edu is the best way to do it. Also, of course, they can call us at 423-614-8000, and we'll get them the information about all the events coming up on campus. Steve, thanks for having Vanessa and Bill. Thanks for having us back. Thanks for letting us introduce Micah and Delaney to the community. We're grateful for your support. We thank you very much.
And I will we'll all be there with you on that Friday morning of Lee Day, and looking forward to it. Thank you very much, guys. Good to see you. LeeUniversity.edu for all the details. Hey, coming up, we'll have the news up next at 2 minutes after 8. Good morning.
This news update is brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey, everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
Roadhog!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, the best selection of appliances, professional installation, and service. Locally owned and operated, L&B is large enough to meet all your appliance needs, small enough to appreciate your business. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland.
Cleveland Ford, home of the $39 oil change. Now introducing mobile oil changes. They will come to you to change your oil.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
It's 1041 805. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Is your current mattress still good but not comfortable anymore? Trade in your old mattress at Mermaid Mattress and get credit towards a new one. Your gently used mattress will be given to someone in need.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 73 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 81 and a low of 59. And then on Friday, mainly sunny with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 45 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland,
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. A 15-point peace plan on the table to end the war with Iran.
According to Israeli media, the demands include dismantling 3 Iranian nuclear sites and a commitment to never try to obtain a nuclear weapon. Iran would also have to stop using armed proxies like Hamas and Hezbollah. In return, all sanctions would be removed, and the U.S. would help Iran develop its civilian nuclear program.
It's Fox's Jonathan Savage. Top DHS officials going to testify on Capitol Hill over the impact of the partial government shutdown as TSA agents call out and travelers wait on hours-long lines.
In an opening statement obtained by Reuters, acting TSA Administrator Hal McNeil says TSA agents are sleeping in their cars at airports to save gas money, selling their blood and plasma, and
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. We are Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. It is 8 minutes after 8 a.m. and the Bradley County Commission held a work session last night to review early budget discussions. And Mayor Gary Davis said many department requests include significant increases. He will move forward with a balanced budget using current and projected revenues. He also plans to include a salary increase for Bradley County employees. There were residents who spoke during the audience speaking period there at the end of the meeting who raised concerns about potential property tax increases. Mayor Davis clarified that no tax increase has been proposed at this time. Also at the meeting last night, which you can watch on mixtv.tv, commissioners discussed the future of the current SPCA facility. No final decisions have been made. SPCA, of course, moving to a new location. Officials shared that recent results from TDOT's litter grant program, crews collected about 14,000 pounds of litter, 700 pounds of recyclables across county, state, and city roads. And a recent tire collection event served 89 vehicles and gathered 569 tires for recycling. Two bills moving through the State General Assembly could significantly change health care in the region. WTVC reports that one proposal would end the state's agreement with Ballad Health by 2028. Another would remove requirements for new hospitals to obtain a certificate of need. Lawmakers say the changes could increase competition in the healthcare system. Ballad was formed in 2018 through a merger that created a state-approved hospital system with limited competition. If approved, officials say the changes would take time to fully impact the region. All right, couple of stories here. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom, and headquartered in Cleveland for over 40 years, is being recognized in a National Sleep Industry magazine. The company recently spotlighted in Bed Times. It's a premier national magazine for the sleep products industry. Mermaid Mattress, family-owned, founded in 1979, has grown into a major retail and manufacturing operation, multiple locations around the region. The company's adapted industry changes by focusing on premium factory direct products while maintaining partnerships with major national brands, and leadership now transitioning to a third generation. Kristen and Taylor Davis, of course, Kristen, the daughter of Roger and Cindy Pickett, with plans to keep the business family-owned. By the way, Roger and Kristen will join us in here tomorrow morning. And some other friends of ours, TVFCU, their annual Idea Leap Grant competition is almost here. Voting on the People's Choice finalists begins March 30th at 8 a.m. and runs through April 3rd at 5 p.m. Now, the People's Choice winner that receives the most votes from the 10 semifinalists will immediately go to the 3 finalists, and at that point will be guaranteed at least $10,000. Community members can vote online after watching the semifinalist videos from each region, which, by the way, you can do that from the Ocoee region on mixtv.tv. Kim Gunter, TVFCU Marketing Director, and myself interviewed all 10 semifinalists. Small businesses are competing for a share of $225,000 in grant funding. Winners will be announced during pitch events in May. Local and state news. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for our obituary program. It's brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company of Cleveland. They have a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. Chattanooga Monument specializes in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. Chattanooga Monument Company, back up here, ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Good morning, Jason, family right here in Cleveland. Betty Maxine Kemsey, beloved mother, educator, and devoted protector of animals, passed away on March 20th. There will be a Remembrance of Life service today at 2 o'clock at the Jim Rush North Chapel, and the interment will follow at Moore's Chapel Cemetery. Carrie Jo Lemons Jones, age 62, of Cleveland, passed away on March 21st. The family will welcome friends at the Companion Funeral Home, Ridge Chapel, this Sunday, beginning at 2 p.m. The funeral will be held immediately following at 4 p.m. There will be a private committal service. Also, in our obituaries this morning, Willie, perhaps better known as Billy T. Tinsley, age 103, of Cleveland, passed away last Sunday, and a graveside service will be held. This is going to be tomorrow, Thursday, 11 a.m. at the Sunset Memorial Gardens. Companion Funeral Home of Cleveland has charge of the arrangements. All right, that is our obituary program. It is brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company. I'm very sorry, folks. One more here. Jim Mosher passed away recently, and the service will be held Thursday, April 9th at the First Presbyterian Church in Cleveland. Arrangements by the Companion Funeral Home again for Jim Mosher, who passed away recently. Obituary program from Chattanooga Monument Company.
Roadhog!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Cleveland Y is growing as part of its ongoing renovation. The Y is excited to introduce a brand new Child Watch and Youth Activity Center created just for kids. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
It's madness here at Bowater Credit Union.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Vascular Institute is the region's only critical limb center focusing on amputation prevention and all of your vascular endovascular needs, saving legs, restoring lives. Their team of board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons, along with their VIC vascular team, deliver comprehensive treatment for all of your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. VIC, changing the delivery of vascular care for our region. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week, accepting new patients. Visit VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Oh boy. As president of Mermaid Mattress, I'm ready to give my proclamation of President's Day offers.
Okay, let's hear them.
I declare free adjustable base upgrades on hybrid Storm and L&K mattresses, along with Mave latex mattresses.
And what else?
Well, I thought that was pretty good, but we could also offer a hybrid pillow top mattress for $5.99, or a pillow top or 10-inch memory foam mattress for only $4.99.
That might get you impeached.
I love peaches, but it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
At 20 after 8. is sponsored by Zaxby's.
Family-owned Cleveland Zaxby's would love to support your spring activities, from spirit nights and local sponsorships to catering for meetings, games, and celebrations. Their team is excited to partner with local schools, teams, churches, and community groups, and they have 3 great locations of Zaxby's here in Cleveland.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety. We are Mix 1041. Good morning. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 72 and a low of 56 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 82 and a low of 59, and mostly sunny on Friday with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 45 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LamCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix.
The best variety.
Now, watch closely. All the biggest hits. Here we go.
Mix 1041.
Mix 1041. It's the Spring Home Refresh presented by Cleveland Insurance. We're doing 10 weeks actually of prizes. This week sponsored by TVFCU. You can win $100 from TVFCU. Call or text right now, 423-614-6499. Yeah, I can still talk up a song.
13. Here's a look at your headlines. Comfortable again today. So if you liked everything we had yesterday, we're going to run it back today. Gorgeous day on tap. 80s return Thursday and Friday. Slim chance of just a few showers Friday evening. We need the rain. We're not going to see a whole lot of it over the next week or so, but we do have at least a chance on Friday. Here's a look outside Walnut Avenue. Visibility fine, not tracking any kind of active weather. So once again, no issues, at least weather-related issues, on your morning commute. We do have a little bit of cloud cover streaming in. There could be a sprinkle or two across North Georgia, but again, the air mass is still pretty dry overhead, so we're not going to see a whole lot of rain today. Temperatures are comfortable out there. 56 in Chattanooga, 10 degrees cooler in Cleveland at 46, 43 in Murphy. So areas that haven't had as much cloud cover overnight, just a little bit cooler. Now tomorrow into Friday, we are going to bounce back into the mid 80s, about 15 degrees above normal. Another front comes through Friday. That's what will give us the chance of a few light showers. That'll cool us down as well heading into the weekend before we warm back up heading into next week. So the overall temperature trend favoring very warm air. We're going to have some ridging building in across the lower 48. That's going to lead to a really warm stretch of weather, but directly underneath that ridge, it's going to be a lot drier, and it doesn't look like we're going to kick this pattern out until at least the second-ish week of April. So any rain that we could potentially get on Friday would be beneficial. The rest of the day, a little bit of cloud cover, transitioning to some afternoon sunshine, and then as we continue throughout Thursday, much of the same. A little bit of cloud cover early on with some sunshine later in the day, but it's Friday where that next front is going to come through. Again, bringing us cooler air, maybe even some patchy frost for the higher elevations this weekend, but we will have the chance for at least a few light showers. Again, there's not going to be a whole lot to this, but some of you will see some rain. The better chance is going to be the further north you go, because as this dives to the south, it's kind of just going to putter out a little bit. So we're not going to see as much rain across North Georgia. And here's a look at your rainfall amounts through Saturday midnight. I mean, we're talking maybe up to 1/10 of an inch, and that might be a little generous because, again, not going to be a ton of moisture with this. And I showed this yesterday. We're still running a 4.5-inch deficit on the year in the rainfall department here in Chattanooga. Some of you have had even less than that. And, yeah, severe drought conditions continuing to take hold across East Tennessee in that orange shade, North Georgia, western North Carolina. So bone dry conditions are going to continue not only today, but for the foreseeable future. The only upside to all that, no severe threats coming our way over the next 7 days or so. Again, outside of that rain chance on Friday evening, which again, only about a 30% chance, not a whole lot to talk about. Nice this weekend, spring-like, with the 80s returning next week.
My wife thought I was. Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Hey, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank. Look behind you. What is she doing? What is this, a Today Show? I mean, people just sneaking in the windows behind you. Hey, Fruit Loops, since you tore that curtain down, I'm creeped out by people walking in the ESPN studio. Why'd you tear that down?
It's only Ashley. You see her every day. She is working.
I've seen her 20 years, and by the way, it's 20 years too long. See, now she's waving with the light off. That's how genius she is. She turned the light off, then she's waving. Let's get a Simmons Bank celebration check.
Happy birthday to Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson today. Also, our friend Melinda McIntyre celebrating over at Insurance Incorporated. Shane Nichols is having a birthday today. Mickey and Samantha Scott, they are celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary today. Valerie McCoy is also celebrating along with Blake Allen and CJ Swallows. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, friends from Optimize You, join us. Laura Chastain, Amanda Shelton. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good.
Great to see both of you. Laura, first of all, in case folks don't know, tell me about Optimize You.
Well, Optimize You is a hormone optimization clinic. We specialize in looking at root level cause medicine. And so we're going to look at that root level when you come in to see us. We're going to do initial labs that include your hormones. We do focus on hormones. We focus on a lot of other areas of health as well. And I'd love to talk about that here in a minute. Amanda's going to tell us a little bit about what we treat in terms of men and women. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
Yeah, so one of the big things that we look at, as she mentioned, is your hormones. And one of the things I get told a lot is I went to my doctor, I had these labs, and he said everything is normal. I don't feel normal. I don't feel right. I feel off. I'm tired. Something is wrong. And when we look at those labs, we look at comprehensive numbers, and we look to see, okay, are they normal or are they optimal? Our goal is optimal labs. We look at men and women. We look at men's testosterone. We look at men's thyroids. We look at women's hormones, thyroids. We also look at things like insulin resistance, because there's a lot of things that have root cause in insulin resistance, and a lot of people don't realize that they have it, and it's not always labs that are looked at. So there are a lot of things that can make you just not feel like yourself, which is the number one thing we hear.
Certainly so. We're joined by Amanda Shelton, Laura Chastain, Optimize You. Laura, tell me a little more about this.
So, as Amanda said, we're looking a little deeper. You know, hormones are a specialty. It's what we really do the best. But we also want to look and ask, why are we looking at these? And that is for sometimes prevention, sometimes the treatment. And so we want to look at heart disease. We want to think about our bones and our brain, especially as women. As we age, we're going to lose the ability to have strong bones. Our brains will, we see more brain disease in terms of dementia, Alzheimer's in women. So we're looking to see, is this correlated? And there's new studies that look at that. We're also thinking about heart disease. Number one cause of death in women still is heart disease. And so when we look at hormone levels, we're correlating that to your lipid panel, your family history. We're talking about things like ApoB and lipoprotein(a), and these are just other cardiac markers that pretty much everyone should be aware of. And so we're looking a little bit deeper when we think about hormones. That's just kind of the surface. So we want to get deeper and look to see what can we do to promote health for the long term.
Certainly so. It's Optimize You. Amanda, how do people get in touch with you guys and find out more?
So they can call us at 201-383-8393. They can also go to our website at optimizeyoucenters.com. We're the Cleveland location. They can also just come by. We see so many people that just see our clinic over off of North Lee Highway, and they just walk in. And you are totally welcome to walk in, talk to our front desk, learn more about it, set up an appointment that way as well.
Laura, you've really taken off here in Cleveland, haven't you?
We've had a blast. We've enjoyed being in the community, getting to know other businesses and other just clients of ours. And Amanda's done a great job of growing that clinic and the women that work with her there. We also have some recovery services, so people have enjoyed taking advantage of our sauna, cold plunge, compression. Our IV therapy has been a big hit. So yes, we love Cleveland and we love being a part of the community.
All right. Well, we know it's March Madness. Optimize You. You guys are heavily involved in that. Tell me what's going on.
So for March Madness, men can get their labs drawn for $99, which is a great deal for our lab panels. This is just our initial lab panel. There are other options that you can add in, but it is $99. You mention March Madness, mention this being on Mix 104, and you can get your labs for $99.
Oh, that's really, really cool. And just one more time, repeat the contact. How do we get a hold of you?
So the phone number is 201-383-8393.
All right, very good. And of course, OptimizeYouCenters.com. Laura Chastain, Amanda Shelton, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
I wish you meant that, but thank you. It's Optimize You, that March Madness special for just $99 for men. All right, it is 8:31. Speaking of March Madness, sports is on the way next. Stand by. Plus, we got full news on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Hess Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Builtwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
The Town Squire has new spring arrivals arriving daily. Ask about their
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNothin' speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures.
But without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
In Cleveland.
It's 8:36, Mix 104.1. Our pollen report is brought to you by the Chattanooga Allergy Clinic.
Pollen count for our area today is high, and then the air quality is fair. So that means it's generally acceptable for most individuals. However, sensitive groups may experience minor to moderate symptoms from long-term exposure. Chattanooga Allergy Clinic. You can schedule your appointment today at ChattanoogaAllergyClinic.com.
Now, Fruit Loops has provided you with a beautiful graphic here, and you've completely ignored it. Nice. Fruit, what are the top allergens that Bridget refuses to mention?
Juniper, maple, and alder.
Also frankincense and myrrh, by the way.
What are those?
Also up there as well. All right.
I guess I know what juniper is. What's alder?
I have no idea. What is alder?
I don't know.
Somebody text us. Call us.
Something that makes you sneeze?
I don't know. I really don't care, quite frankly. Good morning. They're listening over at Chattanooga Allergy Clinic right now here in Cleveland. Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 23 before 9.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 72 and a low of 56 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 82 and a low of 59. And then on Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 46 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
All right, it's weather sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill. Josh would love to take you through Life Care.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here at Candies Creek Farm Bureau. We have you covered. Get expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your home, auto, business, and life. Call me for a free quote today, 423-813-3223, located in Candies Creek Center across from Weigel's.
All right, it's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. One of the best jobs in all of men's college basketball is now open. North Carolina basketball coach Hubert Davis will not return. He was fired officially on Tuesday. North Carolina upset by VCU in the first round of this year's tournament, their second first-round loss in a row, second year in a row. Davis came from ESPN. Of course, he played at North Carolina. He replaced Roy Williams back in 2021 when Williams retired. But according to reports this morning, it looks like that for the first time since World War II, North Carolina is going to go outside the family and hire a coach. Some of the names being mentioned, Billy Donovan, the former Florida coach, now with the Chicago Bulls. Dusty May at Michigan. And then the coaches of Arizona and Iowa State. But we will see. High school baseball, Bridget was there last night. Bradley over Walker Valley, 13-8. What was the atmosphere?
That's right. It was great. I was there for the relief pitcher, my nephew, Jamison Baggett.
Senior.
Yes, that's right.
Senior there.
Yes.
And also, Bridget, you've got another, I believe you've got a soccer score for us.
Yes. I sure do. Walker Valley men's soccer beat Bradley 5-0 last night at the MAC with 2 goals by Brendan Bledsoe and singles by Cam Waldrop, Bray Waldrop, and Jagger Cantrell. They'll travel to Ray County on Thursday.
Lake Forest news, thanks to Andy Jenkins, athletic director. Lady Bruins softball over Cleveland Middle 10-3. But Ray County baseball beat Lake Forest 9-1. And then a great story here. Our longtime late great friend Larry Carpenter, the former athletic director at Lee University, and also the Coach Carpenter, the longtime basketball coach before that, will be inducted into the Gulf South Hall of Fame. That announcement made yesterday. And now, Fruit Loops is here, and one of our favorite parts of our Mix Madness is the bracket names and what people come up with, or AI, or whatever.
It's really the only part that I care about. Is the fun bracket names.
That's it.
And yes, I believe most of them are AI at this point, but they're pretty creative.
I don't know.
I think so.
Some of them will be hard. Now, I do want to thank Nathan Napier, everybody at Little Caesars. They're sponsoring the prize this year, and this is by vote.
Yes.
So TVFCU is doing their Idea Leap Grant vote starting the 30th. I think that's like $10,000. We are going to give you Little Caesars, so that's at least that value in an experience.
We're giving $10,000 in bonus stars.
That's fine. Yeah,
whatever. Imaginary
right.
points. Okay, so most creative bracket poll is posted at mymix1041.com, and on the Mix app you can go get that at mymix1041.com. So let's see here, our finalists this year, because we always vote in the office.
It's a pretty long list.
It is. So our finalists: A Mint Corner, which is a reference to a Volunteers basketball player. Another one, Bites the Dusty, which is a reference to a coach. Baby Fruit for President 2064. I think that's the one I'm voting for at this point. Cinderella's HR department. Dolly Man and Fruit Loops fan. I really like this one, too. I'm not sure who it is, though.
That's James Medlin, actually.
Is it? Okay.
That is. Yeah. Good morning, James.
So Don't Be a Karen bracket.
Karen Hall at Cleveland High School.
Yes, I just hope they have fun.
I love that.
Oh, I did.
That just so random. Inman Street Bridge, which if you're
all the trucks that get stuck under there.
If you're from Cleve Vegas, you know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Iron out of ice. Iran out of ice.
We're blaming Bridget for
ICE.
That's my brother for
that
you.
is Bridget's brother.
That's genius.
It's pretty funny. So Jalen carries DoorDash. That is a reference to a basketball player also. Just Beat Heartline. My mom picked these. On Hold. That's Bobby Ludwig's.
I'm voting for that one probably.
Reba Brackentire is leading right now.
That's pretty strong.
Reba Brackentire has the most votes at this
Reba
point.
Brackentire. Now, Garth Justice, who is Reba's drummer from Cleveland, he would have something to say about that. I think Garth was at North Cleveland this past Sunday.
Nice.
They had their youth choir reunion. Power Connection. But anyway, that's pretty good. No, that's pretty good.
I like it. Rogain's Revenge. I think that's a
Matt Moore.
A note to a coach also. Sparkle and Swish. Steve's Heartline Socks. Toucan play at that game.
Yeah, who's that?
That'd be mine. Yours truly.
Toucan
Reference
Sam.
to Toucan Sam that Steve said he had no knowledge of last
clue.
week. What's with your bracket? That would be Sheridan's. Just what's with your bracket?
No, it's not the name. It's what's with all the bracket. Hey, Sheridan. Hey, what's your bracket name? Yeah, what's with all the bracket?
What's with all the bracket? Okay, I'll have to go back and look.
Because what you said made no sense.
I'll have to go back and look. Yeah.
Much like yourself.
I'll adjust it. Bridget's your ad here.
Yes.
Which, to be honest, I don't think she sold it yet. So I think she was trying to sell it, right?
Yeah. For a low price, your business name.
Yeah.
Can be your bracket.
Yes.
Can we change your bracket name?
I think so.
What
I don't
bracket
know.
name did you end up with? I know you were changing
Never
every day.
will tell you. You have to find it.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Zero
I
dunks
won't-
given. That
What
one's zero dunks given.
Oh.
That one's been on there many years.
Okay.
That's it.
Was that it?
Yep.
So how do people? So this is by vote. So how do they vote? And how long do they have to vote?
Go vote mymix1041.com. You have today and tomorrow to vote. We'll announce a winner on Friday. So
We got thanks to Little Caesars for doing that. Sports sponsored in part by Bullwater Credit Union. Better begins here. Your hometown credit union. Learn more today at bullwaterecu.org.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Every week, valuable prizes are up for grabs. The Spring Home Refresh Contest from Cleveland Insurance and Mix 1041.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
777. 12 minutes before 9, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Brian, Maya, and Autumn O'Brien are here on behalf of Chair-ries Jubilee. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning, sir. We're good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So let's talk about, first of all, Chair-ries Jubilee and what it's all about. In case, look, we got a lot of new people coming in here. What's it all about?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah,
Sure. Well, Chair-ries Jubilee is just such a great social event for our community, where people can come together and support our schools, and that's really what it's about. I remember the first time I attended, I purchased a bench for my daughter's bedroom, which we still have, that sits in her room. But it's just fun because you get to see a lot of people, and it's a time just to come together and bid on art products. A lot of them from local artisans. Also, our schools all participate. So it's a great social event to be able to do that, but it's also a great way to just support your schools in a fun way. And that funding supports grants for our schools. A lot of the productions that are happening this spring at the elementary schools and the middle schools and high schools are funded by grants. So it's a great event.
It is a great event, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our 28th year, which is remarkable to think about. We're creeping up on that 30 mark, so we'll have to do something special for 30 years. And they've raised well over $500,000 at this point that have gone to schools in the forms of mini grants. And so, Nancy Kaysen is the mastermind behind this, and it is her passion. If you were there last year, this phrase, "it's for the children," was repeated ad nauseum. And it really is. It goes back to the schools directly. It goes back to these children. If you had a student that benefited from being in the Shrek play or any of the amazing productions, or some of these teachers will bring in like a special guest speaker. They had an Irish drummer that came and toured the schools and did demos for the students. So it goes to a lot of different things, like Autumn said, but it's just a really fun social event. This year we want folks to come and participate. Even if you don't think you need to buy anything, just coming and buying a ticket to eat some really great food, because we have some really great caterers this year. That is support enough. Even if you don't think you want to buy something, which you probably will, but just come, enjoy the social element, enjoy some really great food, and that does a lot to help us as well. It's just that $25 ticket.
Yeah, when is, let's get the details. When's it happening and all that sort of thing?
So the event is April 10th at the Pie Center at 6 o'clock. Pre-sale tickets are $25. You can get them on social media, on the Facebook page, and they're $35 at the door.
Okay, and it's a great, Autumn, it's just a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a ton of fun, and I was actually telling Bree right after I leave here, I'm going to meet with an artist that is working on one of the grants currently for a mural downtown. So it's just a really great event that you can see automatically where the money goes, which, we all attend a lot of fundraising things, and all of those are really great. But this is one that you can actually just watch the path of the funding go straight to the schools, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like, Brieanna, like you said, I mean, nearly over $500,000 raised. The 28th annual Chair-ries Jubilee. It's a tremendous event, and we love Nancy Kaysen, and boy, if Nancy's behind it, there's no more community-involved person than Nancy Kaysen, ever.
This is true. Yes.
I think the world of Nancy.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else?
We do want to give our caterers a shout out.
Yes, I want to know where I'm going to be grazing, because that's my favorite part, is the grazing. Yes.
We will have, we always have the both Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools represented. So Bradley County will have their little sweet treats dessert station for us. Cleveland City Schools will have their Raiders coffee
Blue
station.
Barista,
Blue Barista,
I believe is what it's called now. Yes.
So they will provide some sweet treats and drinks for us. And then Brick and Vine is a new addition this year, as is Rico's Sushi and Thai. We're really excited to have them join us this year. And then some of our tried and trues. We'll have Roma's back, Chicken Salad Chick, Aubrey's, and Misfit Tacos. So you'll eat well. And they always bring great food. So
that is just tremendous. Autumn, anything you want to add here?
Nope, just come on out and support your schools, and spend some time with our community, and maybe purchase yourself a nice little bench or chair or pottery piece.
Or excursions.
We have
events.
too, yes.
We have, last year, Mark Gravel gave us a weekend at a lake house cabin, and so he's doing that again for us this year. So we'll have some event type things too.
Glad
if you don't need more things in your house,
we have other things. We have experiences as well.
Glad Gravel can take advantage of his in-laws. It sounds like, let's be honest here. Anyway, I grew up with Mark. Anyway, no, guys, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, Steve.
April 10th.
At 6 o'clock.
At the Pie Center.
At the Pie
There
Center.
it is if you're watching us, mixtv.tv. Get your tickets on social media and look for that right there. All right, thank you, ladies. Great to see you.
Thank you, Steve.
Coming up, our friends from Food City. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is coming in next week. Also getting ready for the Hot Slaw Festival. So a lot going on in Cleveland and Bradley County. Stay with us on Mix 1041.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad thinks because he's president of Mermaid Mattress that President's Day is all about him.
Action! You ready for my big day? Let's celebrate by having a sale on Tempur-Pedic.
That's a good idea.
How about if we give people up to $800 off Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic?
That's why you're the Prez, big dog.
I'm glad you're finally coming around.
Come get your Tempur-Pedic starting at only $19 a month, no interest financing, free local delivery, and $300 in free accessories.
And that's only at Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
All right, we're going to color too. This is wonderful. Jaci Kazy's here with Food City, and she has brought Bridget tons of gifts.
Yes.
And here's the thing: memo to all the guests who come in. You'll get a much better interview when you bring us stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
She brought you shirts, cookies.
Yes. And I'll look through the sale paper here.
You should never go anywhere empty-handed.
See, that's right.
Yeah.
And you got hot slaw over there. I mean,
yeah, it's something my Nana taught me at a young age, and I always give her credit for that.
And I'm the same way. You've got so much going on, Jaci. We wanted to have you back. You were here last week, but man, where do you want to begin? I'll let you go
I know
ahead.
there's just so many things going on. But I think for starters, we have the Wienermobile coming to Cleveland, Tennessee. Right. The iconic Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, which is 27 foot long.
Yeah, I know.
What, and 11 feet tall. And I just can't get my head wrapped around how big that thing is. And I was just researching online, and it's like 14,000 pounds. And the inside of it is like ketchup and mustard colored. And I'm like, what? And it has six seats inside there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and sit down.
You can. And they
have a
call
hot dog.
themselves the hot doggers. And I thought that was so clever.
Oh, man.
So it was really super fun to bring them out in correlation with the Hot Slaw event that we help present with the Cleveland Chamber and Main Street of Cleveland. So it's going to be a really fun week for us. I've been stoked about this week. So Thursday at McGrady Drive from 10 to 4.
This is tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is tomorrow.
You and I are the same here because I just looked at the date and I thought, wait, this is tomorrow.
That is tomorrow.
You're busy, Jaci.
Yes, I am, and it's on my plans. I will be there as well.
Okay.
So we have a lot of things going on tomorrow. Anyway, so McGrady Drive tomorrow from 10 to 4 with Sammy the Slaw Dog coming from 2 to 4.
Okay.
And he's fun and he's iconic as well. He's on the screen there. You can see. We even created some little fun coloring Food City sheets and Sammy the Slaw Dog sheets.
Look at that. And you brought us
So I'm
coloring sheets.
excited about those.
That's so
The
cool.
kiddos can color those when they come visit.
Roger, go ahead and color while you sit.
Yes,
I love
the color. Oh, she's beautiful. You leave her alone.
Ah, she can color.
And then, also we will have, in addition to just, touring that iconic Oscar Wienermobile, we will also be selling some hot dogs, chips, and drinks to give back to charity in town. So that'll be fun as well to see our store managers and HRCs and assistant managers out there grilling hot dogs all day.
So-
Oscar Mayer hot dogs, of course.
Of course. Tomorrow is the South.
Tomorrow is the South End, and you'll get a glimpse. If you come on out, you'll get a glimpse at that construction site we have out there because
Yes.
we are expanding
I
that
was over there
Food
last
City.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't
does.
it?
It's coming along.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. That one's a long time coming. We've been fighting for that one for a while, so that'll be fun. So that's tomorrow from 10 to 4 at the South End on McGrady Drive. And then Friday, we will be at the Big Food City, right, here in Cleveland, Tennessee, behind the Aubreys and the Chick-fil-A. Same hours, 10 to 4. The Chamber will be there. Main Street will be there on Friday. And then also the United Way of the Ocoee region will be there as well.
Right.
So all those hot
I
dogs
think
and all
we're there
those.
too, is that right?
Yeah, I was getting there, Steve, getting ahead of me.
Oh, man.
Calm down.
Listen, I don't care about these other ones. I care about us. Only.
I know.
Who cares about that?
Steve will be there with the Mix 104 remote from 12
will be
to
there,
2, right? Well, okay, yeah, easy. Steve will not be there.
I will be there.
Bridget will be there. I'm coming by. I will be there, but Bridget likes to talk.
Well, I watched some of her interviews yesterday.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Icon. She's an icon.
She helped me last night. I put it on to go to sleep. And between her and John Maupin, man, I was right out. I mean, narcolepsy.
I cannot believe he did that to his leg.
Well,
NASCAR drivers are doing that to their legs in the off season, like going out skiing, hurting themselves. Anyway, we were at the Lee University baseball fields this weekend with the family for Food City Day. It was so fun. It was so fun. Now, it was blazing hot. I mean, I was in my Lee polo and I was like, I'm hot.
Yeah.
And but it was a really good time.
Here's something else Jaci brought me, which I told her I'm going to wear this when we do our live broadcast at Lee Day, that Friday morning, whatever date it is, 10th, I think it is. But anyway, these are, and it's a Food City.
Co-branded Food City Lee swag.
Co-branded, there you
Yeah,
go.
Lee University did a good job on those.
Would you like for me to go ahead and put this on there?
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
No, we don't need that.
We do not need that.
Don't need that, okay.
It's too early.
So now, but back to Ocoee Crossing Friday, 10 to 4. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. And it's iconic. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah, I mean, like I said last week, I hate to beat a dead horse, but I searched for this thing for a year. I would submit my dates well ways in advance for a whole year to get this Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, and we tried to get them at the Hot Slaw event on April 11th, but they just couldn't make that work. So they were kind enough to say, hey, we'll come out a couple weeks before, and I was like, perfect, we'll take it. We'll take it. Sign us up. So I'm really excited about it. I think it'll be really fun for the community. I was looking at, Food City, we made these events, and so I was looking at who was coming and how many was interested, and it looks like we've got almost 300 people coming out to just the North Cleveland. The South End is a little bit lower, but it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be really fun.
It'll be wonderful. And thanks to Food City for doing this. And look, you've got a hot slaw right there on the podium.
Yeah,
Tell me about this.
you know, I will say this is Food City Hot Slaw, which is the cook's recipe. It's even branded as Cook's Hot Slaw.
Is it really?
So it's the hometown hot slaw. It's the hometown hot slaw, and so we present the Hot Slaw Festival because that's just no better way to do that. But we sell this in all of our District 9 stores. So the Cleveland stores, the Athens Etowah store, the Ottawa store, all the stores around here have Cook's Hot Slaw in them.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep, in the signature salad case, and then they have it packaged too, like this. So yeah,
the Hot Slaw Festival. So tell me, remind us when that is. And
yeah, the Hot Slaw Festival is April 11th. I think it's noon to 7. And they have some bands. They're doing some things a little different this year. But Food City will have the Q Smoker there, so we'll be selling, pulled pork nachos and brisket nachos, along with just our famous brisket sandwich and pulled pork sandwich. I don't think that there's a better brisket, and I'm tried and true. I order brisket at restaurants just to see, but Tucker's is the best brisket, and I will go down saying it. So the Q Smoker will be at the Hot Slaw event, Front Center where it's always at. Working really hard to get our big cart there as well. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Now, also, so let's talk deals because it is Deals for Days at Food City.
You know I love a 2-day ad, Steve.
Come on now.
Deals for Days. That chicken is a hot buy. $1.99. Clip your digital coupon on your app and get that $1.99 a pound chicken breast. That is a good deal. Also, I really think that these snack cups are so easy. They're like, and right now we're running them $1.99 Friday and Saturday, and I just find myself buying them and then putting little bits in lunches throughout the week, and it's already cut, it's already together. We're not fighting over if we're buying green grapes or purple grapes. We got both of the grapes. We'll divide them equally.
Sounds like my son.
Yeah, I mean, I was eating apples the other day, and Stella was like, well, I like the red ones. And Oliver was like, well, I like the green ones. And I was like, well, buy them both. Like, calm down. The Tyson chicken in the frozen section is $4.99. That's a hot buy. And then, of course, anytime you have Mayfield in a regular ad for buy one, get one free, you've got a customer base.
Oh, yeah. Especially this time.
Absolutely. Yep. So it's a good ad. It's hot all the way through. I'm a Food City shopper. You should be too.
Absolutely. There we go. Look at that. Man.
It's a good ad.
Mayfield. I also got Mayfield milk, $3.99. That's a good buy.
That's a good buy, yeah. And we have, Pillsbury on the 2-day. We have Mayo Hellman's in the 2-day if you clip your coupon. And those coupons are so easy to click. Download the Food City app. You create an account, and then you just clip your coupons, and they're there. And they will show you at the register that they're taken off, once we hit the total button.
Hey, Brooke, can you get me a close-up here? I want to show you where Bridget,
oh, my goodness.
Her favorite section. This is actually, she throws away the rest of this. Now, if you're listening on the radio, I'm holding up the Sip Sip Hooray section.
Hooray. Yep. Sip Sip Hooray.
There it is. That's all she cares about.
That's what I say when I walk out of the studio every morning.
Absolutely. I made it through another day with Steve.
Jaci, my goodness, so much happening, but it's all Food City's right in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I think we pride ourselves in being really involved and committed to the communities that we operate in. It's one of my very favorite things, as it should be, because it's my job, right? But we're just, it's so fun. I don't complain a day. I really don't. I'm very convicted about that because I just have a really good job, and Food City's been good to me. But if you're looking for some fun tomorrow and Friday, come on out and see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Tomorrow we'll be at the South Side McGrady Drive location from 10 to 4. And then Friday we will be at the Ocoee Crossing Food City behind Aubrey's from 10 to 4.
And who's going to be there?
Mix 104 will be there from 12 to 2, and then the Sammy the Slaw Dog will be there from 2 to 4.
When's the Chamber going to be there so I can miss them?
They will be there the whole time.
Main Street, Cleveland?
Whole time.
United Way?
Whole time.
Oh, no!
Those are some of the most beautiful...
I got to see these people?
Ladies. You know it. You know it.
All right. Jaci, great to see you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you for having us.
We love Food City. Value day. Okay, that's what my son would say well, actually just yesterday. All right, hey, a bunch of stuff coming up here. Bridget, anything we need to add in before we go?
Nope.
Okay, bye.